everyone. Welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Janice Marie. On each edition of our show, you have the opportunity to meet some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll find out what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, and what they're doing to change our world and to change the way we do business.
Kennon, Shea & Associates is a family-owned healthcare organization based here in San Diego that has built up a long and highly regarded reputation for its clinical expertise and its compassionate care for the elderly. The company operates a network of 8 nursing and rehabilitative centers that care primarily for the elderly, whose needs, while not requiring hospitalization, certainly exceed those of home-based care and of assisted living. And the company also operates as sort of a bridge home for those requiring rehabilitative care. And this includes a lot of younger patients as well.
Kennon, Shea & Associates was started in the early 70s by my father, Kennon Shea. It's grown to be the largest family-owned provider of skilled nursing care in San Diego. We run 7 skilled nursing facilities and 1 assisted living facility, all in San Diego. Skilled nursing care is one step higher than assisted living. We provide pretty high-level medical care, including rehabilitation services. We act as a bridge home for those that are coming out of the acute hospital with a hip replacement or a knee replacement and need somewhere to have rehab for a couple weeks. And then also we take care of residents long-term.
What would you say makes your facilities different than other facilities of this kind?
The skilled nursing facility environment has really gotten a reputation for being a very institutional environment, very close to an acute hospital. One of the things that our organization has really specialized in is making it more of a family type environment. We allow people to bring their families in, have lunch at the facility, and we really encourage a lot of family involvement. We try to keep families connected in the area and encourage them to come visit their loved ones while they're here. Really just have no gap in the family activity, even though their parent is in a skilled nursing facility.
It's like home. And part of the culture change that Kennon Shea is doing is culture change. We're making it like a home setting for individuals. That's why we have the garden. That's why, you know, we have dogs and cats running around. Our kitchen, you could smell everything that they bake and cook there. So when you walk in there, it's a small facility and you just feel like you're at home. The goal is to provide a recreation for them and to make sure that in the time that they live in our facility, that they have something to go to, that they enjoy, you know, so you provide that for them. Or sometimes we do cooking class for the ladies, which a lot of our men join. We do just other things. We do baking class. We do things that they're interested in.
My mom and dad came here in January of this year. They both were able to join each other in the same room, which was a deciding factor in coming here.
I didn't want to move anywhere else except here. And we had looked at a lot of places. And this is the best for my husband and I.
It's very helpful to me. A big concern for myself. I'm alone. My husband passed away recently. And my brother, and now my father. And to know that my mom is safe and she's getting good care 24 hours a day, it means everything.
Kennon Shea was the founder of this company. He hired me 10 years ago. I knew him well. He loved his family. He loved caring for older people. He was born into a family that took care of older people, and his son is now running the company. Sometimes coming into a skilled nursing facility can be a difficult thing. It's something that families only experience maybe once or twice in their lives, and they're uncomfortable with it. If those families can feel comfortable that we're taking care of their loved one in the best and most compassionate way possible, then it frees them up a little bit to spend time on their own family, which is the most important thing at these times of life. That was a passion for Ken. It's a passion that we try to continue to perpetuate in the company.
The California Special Care is a facility that takes care of patients off of an acute hospital, and that's what we specialize and focus on. We do take care of stroke patients, hip replacements, knee replacements. We rehabilitate them for maybe a week or two, and then they go back out to the community.
As the Director of Dietary Services, I'm responsible for all nutritional aspects of the residents' diets. That includes their weight, their intake, everything that happens throughout the day as it comes to dietary. So I'm responsible to make sure they eat. If they're underweight, that they get the proper nourishments in between meals. And I work directly with Director of Nursing, registered dietitian, and we all collaborate together to make sure that the residents get the diets, the proper diets that they need. The food is really good. Began my career as a certified chef, and so my backing as a chef, I grew herbs and different things in other hotels and restaurants that I worked in, and in coming to this facility, it just became something I wanted to do for them as well. With having the love of gardening, I just thought it would be good for them to be able to have some of those things that they used to have at home, rather than taking it away, giving them the opportunity to continue in that even though they're no longer at home.
Manage the nursing team to oversee the care of the patients and the residents of the facility at California Special Care. That's everything from the admission process to the discharge planning and everything in between. We use a team concept, team approach, which includes physicians, registered and licensed nurses. It can also be the therapists, the certified nurses' aides, nutritionists, social service, and countless of others that play a big part of that team. And they all basically have a finger on the pulse of the care of those people that live or visit our facility. The average age is about 75 to 80. We do have some younger. A lot of it depends on the nature of care that they require. Most of them are people who come in post-operatively needing care for their hip repair that they may have received, or their knees. We even have people who come in with open heart that require rehab care. We get big wounds, people who don't heal quite as well as they should, and we need to have special care with the wounds. Medically, we care for people who might have had a fresh stroke, new diabetic, so we do a lot of education and teaching. Along with that, we try to provide the holistic view of care, in that we give them not only the family-like centered environment, but we provide them emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. We have the chaplain available and the spiritual leaders that are out in the community to come in and provide those services as well.
As corporate designer for Kennon, Shea and Associates, I was brought in after working throughout the nation and the world to give 7 facilities a brand new look, a high-end hotel look and appearance, a very comfortable home-like space, and to allow our parents, and when we get older, to have areas that we will be happy with and comfortable in.
I inspect the housekeeper, I inspect the custodian, and I make sure that everything is working in the place, being in compliance with the fire marshal and the state license and all those regulations I need to be covered. And what we do is no nursing employee, housekeeper, custodian takes a resident out for a walk around the facility. So that helps the employee to make exercise, to lower the cholesterol, and get involved with the residents. So in this time they're talking, they're knowing each other, they're seeing what they likes, what they dislikes, and enjoy the outside.
As the Director of Nurses at Parkside Special Care, I evaluate residents before they come in, whether it's at their home or in the hospital. And if they meet criteria, I facilitate their admission by getting approval through the insurance company, or if they are financially qualified, facilitate that. I also coordinate the team that takes care of the patients, and I oversee the nursing department. I love my job. I love nursing, and I love working for Kennon & Shea.
Kennon & Shea and Associates is very unique because they are absolutely dedicated to quality care. That quality comes before profits, and taking good care of the staff and taking good care of the residents is absolutely their guide. It's very unique in long-term care. Culture change as a national movement is very new. We're not talking about cultural diversity, as Americans typically think. It is changing the institution of a nursing home. And nursing homes can be very, very institutional. They can be a medical model where everything is orchestrated for perceived convenience. So we realized, especially in talking Kennon Shea and Rick Menlin and myself, that this was a growing movement nationwide and something that we needed to look hard at as the way to change these 8 care centers.
In this day and age, people really want to have a voice and a choice regarding their care, and that's what this movement away from the institutional environment and toward the more home-like environment is all about. It values our residents as family members, and it's not just about compliance and regulations and medical care, it's also about compassion.
The remarkable story of the Kennon S. Shea Healthcare Organization, now in its 4th generation of care for the elderly. I'm Doug Llewelyn reporting from San Diego.
Well, that does it for this edition of Close Up on America's Business. I'm Janice Marie. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.